here I am at HS2. Standing behind me is the one end of Drew's Lane. This is HOAC, Hillingdon Outdoor Activity Centre.
This outdoor activity centre, that's going to get destroyed with all the rest of this.
Yeah, in the next year, 2 years, this will be gone. They will fill in this lake. HS2 told HOAC 10 years ago that they would find a replacement site. They haven't yet. So HOAC's just in limbo, and they can't actively help us, because they're definitely on our side, but they can't help us because of the gagging order on the forced closure and acquisition of this establishment. So if they help us, they lose all the money that they've been offered, which is nowhere near what they wanted. We are currently residing in part of it to stop this whole area being cut down and turned into a road.
She was a suicide raper, nobody to save her. Christ in his manger, could not entertain her. Took 10 pills for 10 times the danger. Now all her friends know she's a slave stranger. Lada, 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 yeah.
There's a lot of crimes that they're committing. It's crazy that you're going to go knock down a house just to go through someone's living room. If we weren't here, then they would have knocked down the houses by now here.
I'm here fighting against HS2. A big part of it for me is it is about the woodlands, and it's about nature, but it's also about so much more than that. It's about land rights, and it's about the state. It's about the fact that HS2 is an expression of state power, and the state kind of overruling the people and taking land and taking people's livelihoods, like from up here. It's a symptom of a broader issue, and that broader issue is capitalism.
To be honest, the bailiffs are showing constantly really aggressive and violent behaviour against activists. People got shocked unconsciously in the tree. Broken nose, broken wrist, ribs, broken fingers. So cheating, well, I can't approve it, and generally breaking laws and going behind laws without getting the right kind of like normal treatment that we're getting is just crazy and shows the injustice as well.
Like the National Eviction Team are a private company. They're a company that profit from using violence to, literally, the job of a bailiff is to take from the poor and give it to the rich. That's their job. And they will do that with as much violence as possible. And when that is playing out in a world where like people in a completely like chaotic world where people find themselves where poverty is manufactured, like people are poor and suffer in this country because it's made that way. There is no need and there is no reason for people in this country or all over the world for that matter to be suffering and to be poor and to be hungry and to be going payslip to payslip and to be wanting. And the way that continues to exist is through the existence of bailiffs. So yes, whilst I hate the violence that I've experienced and what I've seen my friends go through and what I've seen people here go through and what gets enacted on us, what hurts me more is to know that that's used on people on a daily basis all across the country, all over the world, to keep people down and to keep people hungry and to keep people starving. And that reflects in like what we're doing here, like the fact that 100 billion can be spent on HS2 when there are people starving and there are people hungry and there are people that don't have houses. The bailiffs here is the same violence. Like, if we could beat the bailiffs, if they didn't exist, HS2 wouldn't go ahead.
rest of us are displaced. You've been fantastic. Thank you very much. Sorry we can't stay tonight.